Okay, so we got this situation. There are n straight lines in a plane in which no two lines are parallel and no three passes through the same point. Okay, so there exists no parallel line and no three lines are passing through a single point. Their points of intersection are joined. Okay, so those n straight lines will intersect at some points. Okay, because they are not parallel, so they will intersect. Okay, so after intersection you have to connect the point of intersection, means their point of intersection are joined. Okay, so whatever the points you got as the point of intersection, you have to join them. Okay, show that the number of fresh lines thus introduced are is this. Okay, so they are talking about number of fresh line. Okay, not number of lines. So look at this situation. You know that there are n straight lines, correct? So if there are n straight line, they would intersect at how many points? So it is like number of intersection would be what? Number of intersection would be NC2. Okay, suppose that it is x. Now look at this, what will happen. So you got those intersection points. Now those intersection points are joined. Okay, so can I say that number of lines because of those points, okay, so I'm talking about these things, correct? So we got this many points. Okay, now those points are connected, so we will have NCXC2, correct? So this many lines we got, means try to understand this part. So look at this. Suppose this is the line 1, this is the line 2, this is the line 3, this is the line 4, this is the line 5, this is the line 6, and so on. Okay, so they are what? They are the n straight lines. Okay, now these straight lines got intersected at points. So this yellow thing, is what? Number of point of intersection. Okay, now these yellow things are connected. This, 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 and so on. Okay, so I am using yellow color so that you can have better understanding what stands for yellow and what stands for this color. Okay, but they are interested in finding what? Number of fresh lines, not number of old lines. Okay, you know that these yellow lines contains, this is the yellow line, no, and these yellow lines contain so many old lines. Okay, so can I say that we have to remove those old lines? Okay, so we have to find out how many old lines we will have. So what are these old lines? Like suppose that this is the line in stage 1. Okay, n straight lines. So suppose this is one of the straight line. So I am talking about in this line there would be how many straight lines which will intersect. You know that if it is n straight lines, there would be n minus 1 line which will intersect. Correct or wrong? Correct. So there would be n minus 1 intersection points will be there on exactly one straight line. Correct. Now look at this. What I am trying to do, just try to understand. So number required number of fresh line I'm talking about. So from all lines x, c, 2, I will remove, look at this. So because of line 1, you will have how many points? N minus 1 points. And because of those n minus 1 point, you can draw this many straight line. So this many straight lines is on a single line. And this type of lines we have n. So can I say that it is n times this many lines which we have to remove? Okay, because this will make old line. Correct na? So we have to remove, we have to simplify this thing and things are done. So it is x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 factorial upon 2 factorial x minus 2 factorial minus n times n minus 1 n minus 2 n minus 3 factorial upon 2 factorial and n minus 1 minus this. So 3 factorial. So this thing gone, this thing gone. Now for simplification, I'll replace x. So who is x? Look at here. So n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. So that n minus 2 factorial and the denominator n minus 2 factorial will be neutralized by 2 factorial. So it will become 2. है ना? So can I write n into n minus 1? Okay, so this is x by 2 into n into n minus 1 by 2 minus 1. So this minus 1 will become, if I'll take LCM, it will become minus 2. Okay, this is this thing by 2. So by 2 will become what? It will become 2 only. So altogether it will become 8. Sorry, minus n into n minus 1 n minus 2 by 2. So look at this. We got 8. है ना? So it is, let's simplify n into n minus 1. We can take n into n minus 1 common. Here n minus 1. So this thing common, by 2 also it is common. Okay. Now we are left with what? N square minus n minus 2 by 4 minus n plus 2. Correct or wrong? Let's simplify a little bit more. So we will have n into n minus 1 by 2 into n square minus n minus 2, okay, minus 4n plus 8 by 4. Okay, so let's simplify a little bit more, and now I think you will get the result. Okay, so it is here. So n minus 1 by 8, we got this thing, and this thing. We want this. Okay, so it is what? N square minus 5n and then plus of 6. Yes, done. 3 2s are 6. Yes, it is this thing. So 1 by 8 n minus 1, and then you can write this thing as n square minus 3n minus 2n plus 6. So 1 by 8 n minus 1, n minus 3, n minus 2. So this is the number of fresh lines. I hope you got this question and you can handle similar situations. Okay.